What's going on, players, haters, and mama makers? It's your least favorite duelist here, back with another video. I'm pretty excited today. I finally hit COG for the first time, which is awesome. So it's a great feat for me. I'm really proud of myself. I played a lot of duels this month just because I wanted to like see if I can actually make it to like the second round of KC Cup. And once I did that, I kind of got hyped and decided to go for King of Games, and I made it. So here's like my last, I think, 10 duels here. So I only lost 2. Um, and they were really, some of them were really close. So right here, like after these 2 losses, I just went into Yosenju mode and just mopped the floor with everybody. And so I'll just go into the duel replays for you. Okay. I hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving. I just got out of work and I wanted to share something with you guys before I go and spend time with family. So I got 3 replays here. One of them is my last Buster Blader duel before I started getting my little losing streak, and then my rank up duel with Yosenju. And I got a funsy one here with Noble Knights and Super Polymerization. So this is the first time I ever pulled off Super Poly in a ranked match. I believe this was the KC Cup, but no, maybe not the KC Cup. This must have been in Legend or something. So, pretty much, it's a standard Dark Magician here. Just playing standard Dark Magician. And I have my Kite Rod in hand to negate some attacks. So, what I'm going to do here is let him hit me. So that way I could get my Super Poly going. And I have just enough to get Super Poly. So I'm going to use it here to make a Dark Cavalry. And yeah. So after that happened, I remember I was like jumping up and down when I was playing and almost dropped my phone. So right here, I'm just gonna use Boros to grab and Gloria the Noble Knights to grab a Arturo. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna call it Arturo. So just to blow up that set card. So right here, he had a Canadia in my Boros, because if he hit my Dark Cavalry, I could just negate it. So yeah. I'll show the deck after this replay real quick. So I'm going to use Boros' effect to try to get Gwendolyn into the graveyard. I know it's called Gwenifer. I just like saying Gwendolyn. I don't know why. The nice thing about Gwendolyn is when it's attached to a Noble Knight that's dark, it destroys monsters at the start of the battle step. So right here, like even though you can see like my Boros is a lot smaller than Dark Magician, with this effect of Gwenifer, I can just destroy it easily. And then boom, just smack right in the face of Dark Cavalry, and that's it. So yeah, like that was my first Super Poly like pull off ever. I've been trying to like do that for a while, and I finally did it. Hopefully it's not the last time I did it. So I'll just show my deck real fast, and we'll go into the other 2 replays. So here's what I was running right here. I just love Curse Seal. If you have seen my other videos, I run this in a lot of decks. I think it's very good toolbox against a lot of decks, and when you play a lot of spells, it's good to have. Here's the extra deck that I use. So this is for Dark Magician decks. Red Eyes decks doesn't come up as often, but it can here and there, sometimes it does, the Mud Dragon is a generic one generic one to pretty much the only real use I could get from this one would be either Blue Eyes or like a Silent Magician. And then Cocytus, if they sometimes what ends up happening is they'll have like a Chocolate Magician on the field and then put an Invoker out. I've seen that quite a few times, so I put in a Cocytus, and then I just run 2 of the Noble Knights, and that's about it. And the nice thing about Super Poly is that right here, if you read the card text here, it's a spell speed 4 card. So what that means is that it cannot be interacted with when you activate this card. So nothing can negate it, pretty much. The only way it could be negated is if there was like there's like I know there's like a level 6 monster from like the card trader that doesn't allow you to use like quick play spells. I believe that's the only way to do it. All right, so let's go into the replays. So we have the last Buster Blader win before Cog, which is right here. And we're playing against Loomies and Umbrella. Okay. I'm sorry if there's cars. I'm like recording right after work. I'm sitting in my car before I get on the road. I'm just anxious to put out a video for you guys. So right here, I find out he's playing Spellbooks. And the thing about Spellbooks is their Spellbook of Fate needs a spellcaster on the field to activate. So by using DNA surgery to turn everything into them dragons, he can activate Spellbook of Fate. And I don't think he can activate Spellbook of Power either. Yeah. So right here he gets Cockatist. And I'm just like, oh crap. He probably has the OTK here. And I'm just like in big trouble, but apparently he didn't. I know I'm spoiling it right away, but yeah. So right here, I'm gonna set Curseal, my favorite card, one of them, and then I'm gonna set my Whelp as well, just because I already have 2 fusions in hand, and I would have to like normal summon this, so which would pretty much open me up to die, and I just don't want to do that. But I do have a enemy controller right here, so I'm kind of like whatever about it, you know. And so I activate Econ. Well, actually, if I could, they should put a rewind feature in here. So I Destiny Drew for Buster Blader because that's the last thing I need to fuse with stuff. And so I use my Econ just to make room for my fusion spell, hoping that he didn't have like a Cosmic Cyclone, which it didn't matter because I have Curseal for that already to negate it. Which is the other reason why I run Curseal a lot is this deck is very weak against Cosmic Cyclone. So I don't see any Cosmic Cyclone or anything, so I just negate the invocation. I'm gonna steal his Cockatist. And what's funny is like I didn't really run into too many Cockatists. People are playing like other stuff. So right there after that I lock him out pretty much completely and he just surrenders. Even if he had Cosmic Cyclone there, like he couldn't invocation into anything. So he is pretty much done. So I'll just show the Buster Blader and then we'll go into Yosenju. We're gonna go all the way to the top. So Buster Blader right here. This is my updated list that I was running through the ladder. So instead of Drowning Mirror Forces, I use Kiteroid. It's a very good cheap alternative to Drowning and Karibo and all that. Here's my extra deck here. If you guys do have 3 of these, run them because it's very useful all the time. And yeah, I always run 3 Curseals. I even favorited it. So yeah, it's a very simple deck, just like a bunch of 3-ofs and 2-ofs, and I play a lot of spells just for Curseal and redundancy, you know. All right, and then we'll get into the last replay. Actually, let me just show the Yosenju deck before we get in there, just to get it out the way. Okay, so let's go to the top here. Same thing, I put Kiteroid in Yosenju. It's a great card because Yosenju's go back to the hand at the end of the turn. So Kiteroid's awesome. I was running 3 of these, but the thing is in order to summon this thing, you have to dump a Yosenju monster. So like usually it's like once you start like committing to this, then you're pretty much not gonna really hit people that often anymore. And then I also run 3 of the Counter Trap. I think some people run like 1 to 2 of them. I really like it. It's just the Omni Negate when you have a Yosenju on the field, so I think it's pretty handy to have 3 of them. And then it also, let's say you like flip this card up here, this is a really good play versus like 6 Samurai. So let's say you have this set and you have this set. What you can do is flip this up to like send back their Shien, and if they try to negate it, since this counts as a Yosenju card face up, you can activate your Counter Trap to negate the Shien negate. So it's pretty handy. Alright, so let's get into the final duel before COG, which I'll only enjoy for 2 days, but I think it's fine. You know, like I still made it, and I'm happy that I did, and that's it. Just going forward, let me guys. I hope you guys let me know like what you want to see as far as like gameplay. Like I can do Call of Duty or like some other mobile games. I got a couple PC games, but I don't know. I just like enjoying recording from the phone for whatever reason. It's pretty neat. I'm like semi old, not really old, but semi old. And so like the whole like phone recording thing looking so nice is cool to me. So right here, even though we're playing against Yubel, it's still the Six Samurai simulator here. So he already set up shop, you know, he put out Shien, 2 set cards, probably dual wields, you know, and so I have to be very careful here. I can't play too many cards. I can't even set this to try to trick him. So this is pretty much offline. I did draw 2 Kiteroids, which is like always a saving grace in this deck. So right here he's going to, let's see, he makes another Synchro, and he's gonna try to like blow me up here. So I let him hit me with his little wolf guy, so that way I can activate. I guess I didn't activate Destiny Draw. Okay, I didn't because I had another Kiteroid in hand. Okay, I think that's what I did. So right here, I'm just gonna activate Oyem. And so what Oyem does is he copies, when he attacks or is attacked, he copies the attack of that monster he's battling, and that's his attack and defense. And it's only base attack, so if they boost up, like he'll get destroyed, unfortunately. But if he is destroyed by battle, you get to draw any Yosenju card from your deck. So I was running 3, I only run 1 of them now. Because of Kiteroid. So right here, Kiteroid's gonna save me, and the other one's gonna save me as well. I think I guess I don't activate Destiny Draw at all. I just like went balls to the wall, I guess, and like hard drew into the victory here. So this guy here, he boosts up the attack of your Yosenju by 1,000. And this guy can help you. Once you normal summon him, you can normal summon another Yosenju, and he can attack directly. So right here, he just sees like I put up an impenetrable wall. He couldn't dual wield just because he had another monster on the field, and that was it. You know, I am happy that my last duel was the Six Samurai simulator. And, you know, Six Samurai isn't going anywhere, so we just got to find ways to beat them, you know? That's the best we can do. So, yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a great holiday today. I'm going to go see my family, go take my son out to the snow. And I'll be making a video on... Where is that lady at? Her. So I'm going to try to make a cheap version to farm this lady, because I know she's a pain. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great holiday, like I said, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.